In this demonstration, we present ChatQPT, a novel system that enables chat-based interactions with a relational query engine. It combines an LLM-powered interface with a set of specialized external tools tailored to understand various aspects of relational query processing, effectively addressing the shortcomings of both large language models and off-the-shelf RDBMSs in supporting accurate and effective conversations. An audience can view the database schema used by ChatQPT by clicking the button. They can either submit an ad hoc SQL or ask ChatQPT to generate a random one. In the latter case, ChatQPT returns an executable SQL, which has been verified by the hallucination manager. They can continue the conversation by asking questions related to the processing of the query. Users can ask ChatQPT to explain the structure of the SQL itself, such as what the query is doing, which tables are involved, how they are joined, and what filtering conditions are applied. This interpretation is directly generated by the LLM, based on the SQL semantics. Once users understand what a SQL query does, they may naturally ask how the database executes it. To answer such questions, we provide Plan Explain, a tool that returns the raw PostgreSQL plan, simulating direct database access. In many cases, users find the raw execution plan generated by the optimizer difficult to interpret, especially when it's expressed in textual form. As demonstrated in the video, we ask how the SQL is executed and ChatQPT answers that. The answer is divided into 4 parts. The first part indicates that the answer was generated by Lantern and provides a hyperlink to Lantern, which can be accessed directly by clicking on the hyperlink. The second part provided by Hallucination Management module shows the SQL queried by ChatQPT, which helps us determine if it is the expected answer. The third part is a natural language description about QEP generated by Lantern. The fourth part is a button, by clicking on which one can view the visualization of the QEP. Ad hoc questioning of relational query processing related concepts is supported in ChatQPT. Users can ask about general terms like nested loop or index scan directly within the conversation. When they encounter unfamiliar terms in the explanation of a query plan, they no longer need to consult external resources through a browser, they can simply continue the dialogue with ChatQPT. To improve the quality of such explanations, the Hallucination Manager retrieves relevant content from a reliable local knowledge base and provides it to both the model and the user. The linked sources are accessible for further reading, helping learners deepen their understanding of these concepts. After examining the plan, users may wonder why the optimizer chooses a sequential scan followed by an explicit sort, instead of simply using an index scan that could return pre-sorted data. Next, we ask how the SQL would be executed if the optimizer were guided to prefer index scans. The answer is also divided into 4 parts. Unlike Lantern, Mocha generates more than one plan. So we can click the button to view the plans and choose a specific plan to examine in detail. Finally, we ask ChatQPT to show some alternative plans. Unlike Lantern and Mocha, Arena presents the query plans in tabular form instead of plain text. We can ask Arena to provide a very large number of alternative plans, and we can quickly view them through the paging navigation component below the table. After reviewing these alternative plans, users may begin to ask deeper questions, such as what would happen if the query itself were changed. To support this exploration, ChatQPT allows users to reuse a previous tool invocation by submitting a new SQL through the historical SQL's interface. By clicking the button, users can choose a query from their SQL history, or directly enter a new one to be analyzed. In this demonstration, the modified query is sent to Arena, which once again returns a range of alternative plans, allowing users to observe how predicate changes influence plan generation and optimization decisions. ChatQPT is an extensible system designed to facilitate natural language interaction with a relational query processor. Unlike purely LLM-based approaches, ChatQPT combines the strengths of LLMs with task-specific external tools to overcome key challenges. Importantly, our work underscores the feasibility of natural language conversation as a viable interface for relational query processing.